Yes, sir. Kingz
Yeah.
to the city, man.
Shout out Larry John.
We live and direct, nigga.
Live and direct and on
What's up,
set.
buddy? Well, little prelude, nigga.
Like I say, hey, Frisco to Maine, South Carolina to Spain, man.
All right.
We global.
We got a special guest in here with us today, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
turn me up a little bit, man. Yeah, I need to come up a little bit. Yes, sir. There she go. You.
We in the vibes right
What
now.
y'all, man? What y'all drinking on, man?
I don't know what I'm drinking on. It's real good though. It's some hen.
Courtesies from the bar.
Courtesies from the bar.
Courtesies from the bar.
Straight
The,
vibe.
the hen get you right. It get you right.
Rod Wade said, I mean, my feeling on the hand
Oh
down.
God.
That nigga be singing, boy.
Here for your scene.
All right.
Go back
Said it-
in the road was nice car, Larry.
See that? You said Big Larry?
That's
That
some
be
cool
hilarious.
Yeah,
shit.
man.
We be fucking with that West Coast shit.
All right. Gotta put bro on that G.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely get on that for real.
Hey, man, let's bring it in, man. We gonna bring it in, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Kings to the city, man.
Man, welcome to another episode of Kings to the City, man. 4th episode, man. And we got some real special guests with us, man. I know their face look familiar, man.
Mhm.
Who we got with us today, Fizzle, man?
Hey,
Who we
man,
got?
live and direct, man. If y'all be trying to be splashing in high fashion and styling and profiling, man. Y'all give it up for Private Shop, man.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
My dogs.
What's good with
Love.
Good with y'all boys, man.
you? Chilling, bro.
Chilling, bro.
Yes, sir.
Another day in the
chilling.
city.
Hey. So
Man.
so for our viewers, like I said, this is my question I always do, man. For our viewers that don't know who the Private Shop is, man.
Right.
Tell our viewers who the Private Shop is, man.
And I'm Reek.
My name B.
And you know, we hold it down at the Private Shop, man. If you're looking for any kind of drip, vintage, hype, streetwear,
Bait, V-long,
anything you're looking for, shoes, from the Yeezys to the Nikes to the Dunks, anything you're looking for, we got you.
We got it.
Everything. I already know what time it is because I do it. Hey,
Yeah.
my boy done got a lot of my money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he support black owned, you did.
Yes, sir. You already know,
Got
man. For sure, man. You already know I'm gonna show love, man. Y'all support me, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for pulling up on us, man. You know what I'm saying, and telling us, you know what I'm saying, and telling us what's going on.
Yeah. You know,
Feel me?
people need to hear it, you know. It just need to be real. You know, at the end of the day, it ain't nothing. It's very simple, you know, being
Right.
consistent and doing the same thing, you know, but 3 or 4 years straight, and they get you here.
They don't see that grind. They don't never see that grind, do they, bro?
Going out there
Yeah,
and
trust me,
putting your
Christmas
best
time,
foot
a lot
forward.
of people only see the shop now, but they ain't see what we did just to get to where we at now. So
Boy, it's been a long road.
it's cool.
Long road.
They ain't see
We
the-
love it though, cause like, you know, they don't get to see it, but like we see it. So
Right.
that's the cool thing about it. You know, people come in that's from like, you know, on the West Coast, from New York or from, you know, from Florida, anywhere, and they don't know anything about Myrtle Beach. And then when they come to Myrtle Beach, some people only come to Myrtle Beach because of us. You know, so that's
Wow.
Crazy, man.
You know, that's the cool part about that. But they don't know what took, you know, what made us get to where we at now. So you know, we want to give back to the people.
That's dope, man, and that's dope, man. And I know, like, we first met at Coastal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We went to Coastal. You know what I'm saying? We was just talking about that. We was in marine science.
Yeah.
And like I said, and I remember, you know what I'm saying, you talking about, you know what I'm saying, what you was trying to do, what you know, what your future endeavors, you know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy. So like going back to that, man, me and Zoe used to sit right beside each other in the back. Like, you know, it's marine science. It's probably like 60 people in the class.
At Coastal.
Yeah, Coastal.
marine science.
And we in marine science. I don't know nothing about marine science or nothing. But, you know, and we just didn't, I used to tell Zoe, I used to look at Zoe and be like, yo, I really don't fuck with this shit, bro. Like, I honestly don't know why I'm in here, but I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole part of, like, a lot of people was doing a lot of things and didn't know what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm really going to keep doing this shit. You know, so like, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this shit, but I don't, you know.
Right.
And I'm like, I really don't want to do this shit. I'm going to try some shit. And, hey, look at us now, you know. It's
Right.
cool just to go back to
We
those
lit.
times, you know.
And make a good story.
Because at the end of the day, like, at that time, yeah, I know Zoe fuck with me and you know all that shit, but I was not just telling Zoe, but I was telling a lot of people that, and everybody like, all right, you know,
Right.
you tripping. You about to get out of school? What you mean you about to drop out? You know, but at the end of the day, like, it's my dream. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to better my life. I got to change the narrative of my family. I got to go now. I can't just wait, you know. So that was the whole part of that. So, you know, that's what got us where we at now.
So, man, tell us about the elevation and the progression. So, how did you come up with the name of Private Shop, and you know what I'm saying, how did it all start?
So my partner Drew, he probably be watching this too. He up in New York holding it down. So
Shout out
Drew.
Shout out
So
New
we got
York.
the second location in New York now. Which
Progression Boulevard.
Hey,
So
We call that progression.
hey, man.
so
We call that Progression Boulevard. You know what I'm saying?
So, but yeah, man, it's a journey. Like, you know, even trying to get a second store, a lot of people think like you winning. You know, at the end of the day, like you still we went back. You know what I'm saying? The grind again. You know, that's the whole part of like people think, oh, you got a second store, like you winning. It's like, nah, nigga, we putting the money that we got here, there, and still trying to keep going. You know, reinvesting and keep doing. Not even money, it's the time. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Drew already had the name, kind of like he always really wanted to do it. I always wanted to do something like this too. We was at school at Coastal, and I was like, man, I honestly don't want to do, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing right now. I'm in school and just doing stuff for others, you know what I'm saying, my family, everybody else out there. And I was just like, man, I want to try it. So he already had the name. I didn't know it at the time. He already had the name and stuff, but he just didn't know what to do. You know, we both, you know, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but like we really don't know
What steps to take.
What steps to take. So, you know, I started thrifting. I was going to Goodwills, going to all different kind of places and just, you know, finding stuff. And everybody already kind of knew me at Coastal too. So like, kind of was like, I was like, Drew, bro, we really got to do it. He was like, bro, I already got a name. I'm like, what is it? He said the Private Shop, but like, I don't know if I said, bro, that shit hard. Like, like I see a lot of sneaker stores and a lot of clothing stores. They say like, hey, something kicks or something sneakers or something, you know. And I'm like, we got to get away from that. We got to change the narrative. I want people to come in and not know what's going on. And it's like if you know type shit. So it already went with our lives.
Like a speakeasy.
Yeah, like our life is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we some chill guys. Like if you know, you know. You know if you. If you with us, you know we lit. You know what I'm saying? On some vibe
and it's
shit.
no disrespect at all.
Yeah, you know, it's just
That's
straight.
just how we live.
It's just straight vibes. So he already had the name, and I was like, well, we was at the time we was working at Polo at the time, and everybody loved the Polo Bear. You know what I'm saying? So the Polo Bear was like, I'm like, damn, everybody coming in the shop just for the Polo Bear. Like even the employees going crazy in the back. For, niggas like, so we'll have Polo Bears, but we wouldn't sell them. We'll have them in the back for like 2 or 3 weeks without even putting them out there. So all the employees in the back like, hey, I want this medium. Hey, I need this small. I need going to put this to the side. And I'm like, damn, niggas really love that bear. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, well, what if we just fuck around and made a bear? You know what I'm saying? And then we were just like, okay, well, what if we did like the little
shit? That's dope.
And it was just like,
that's hard.
Bro, it was on. We was in the living room just like this, talking, and it was just like, fuck it, that's it. Like
kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Wear the right clothes, keep them out clothes, you get chose.
It was just like, that's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never tried to be nobody. I ain't never tried. We never did that. So it was like, the Private Shop was so perfect for our lives. It was like our lifestyle. It's bigger than just shoes and clothes. It was like, these niggas hard, but like why are they hard? Who are they?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the same thing I was telling my dog, like when because like I said, I know a lot of our viewers don't really know our stories like that because we really hadn't gotten into them yet. But my dog, he went out to Cali. You know what I'm saying? When he came back, and it was crazy that we both had the same vision at the same time and everything lined up. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times when you get in that atmosphere with somebody and y'all both got them same visions at the same time, seeing the same thing, like it's like you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's God. That's God putting you saying, hey, listen, this is what y'all need to do right now.
And that too is just like, it's so hard to find niggas who really rock with you and who really gonna trust the process with no money coming in. Right. Like, we thinking about a whole design and a whole different lifestyle for us, and we don't even know if we can afford this lifestyle. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can niggas open up a sneaker store and a clothing store and we ain't got no money. Right. We in college. Like, what the fuck? So that's what we knew. Like, fuck it, let's try it. Ain't nobody really out here doing it. Niggas already know who we are. Like, let's put something to action, but like in a good way. You know, a lot of niggas want to go, you know, selling weed and want to do all this. It's like, nigga, the same thing.
Same time. The same amount of energy.
Niggas don't understand, like, niggas who sell drugs are great entrepreneurs.
Right. I
You know
always
what I'm
say
saying?
that. I always say that.
Them niggas
Always.
sell something illegal without broadcasting it. You know what I'm saying? We on Instagram telling niggas, yo, pull up to the private shop.
Right.
Yo, pull up, do this.
Right.
You selling weed and nigga, it's legal.
Right.
It's illegal.
Right.
real.
They,
So
see,
you
and the
gotta-
thing is it's just a term thing
Yeah.
because when you selling drugs, they're called fiends.
Yeah.
But when you're in the entrepreneur world, they're called clients or customers.
Consumers.
Same
So
thing.
it's the same
Consumers.
thing. So
Same
so
thing.
so that was the whole point. Was
You know
like
what I mean?
he was just like, nigga, just the same vision that you got in that.
Right.
Just start something, create
into
something.
something.
Right.
Because at
Just
the end of the day,
that
at
can
the-
hold.
Just
yeah.
start,
Because
bro.
at the end of the day, you know how many niggas sell weed?
Right.
You know how many niggas got sneaker stores?
Everybody on the planet.
How many
Come on,
niggas
though.
in jail behind that shit?
You get what I'm saying? So that
For
was the
sure.
whole point. Was like, damn, like, okay, yeah, you getting money, but like, are you really getting money?
How
You know what I'm
long
saying?
is it gonna last?
Or like, you getting money? Okay, you getting enough money to bail yourself out, to bond yourself out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was the whole point. Was like, it was just something for us. And like I said, in the end of the day, why not try?
Right.
Like,
Why not try,
Gunna always said in the song, I forgot what song it was, but Gunna
Yeah.
was like, they don't respect you until you try.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So like, if we never said the private,
One call.
one call, that's what it was. Shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Gunna.
So
Gunna.
at that
Yep.
time, I was driving to Charlotte and all places, just ripping that, cause he in that mode of like, nigga, I gotta go.
Motivation.
Like I got to.
Inspiration,
You know what I'm saying?
elevation.
Even with the Nipseys and all, everybody, you know, it's just like, do what you do.
Forward thinking.
Yeah, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So that was the cool.
So this is what I say. So B, what got you into, you know what I'm saying, getting into shoes and getting into, you know, just branding and you know what I mean, what as at a young age where you know what I'm saying, always kind of when you stepped you was you know what I'm saying, you was dripping or when did this kind of come?
You know, when you got the sauce, that shit don't stop.
Oh,
But you know,
It started at a young age.
it started at a
this
young
nigga
age.
is,
man.
this nigga is fresh. This
Every
nigga
time I
fresh.
see it, why I said it, every
that
time I,
nigga fresh. He a fresh nigga.
Shout out my dude. She always said presentation is key. So you gotta have your presentation on point, man. Gotta have it on point.
word.
Man, he just had it. It ain't like something like it's so crazy. Like all of us don't like. We wake up. You know how niggas wake up and like gotta put something on. Like
Yeah.
nigga, it take me 2 minutes.
Right, right.
2 minutes,
I'm telling
nigga.
you.
Right.
2 minutes. I
Yeah.
get in the shower and I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta put on something. All right, cool.
Well, bro be having his drawers ironed the night
Bro,
before.
niggas be going hard and still don't be fresh. I'm like, nigga, what you did all that and you still not fresh, nigga. You tripping. So like,
No, man.
at the end of the day, bro,
Going
like
too hard.
fashion and all this shit, bro, is you.
Yo.
It's how comfortable you are.
Right,
How
right.
comfortable you
It's
are.
kind of like an expression. Like
Yeah.
how you want to
Yeah.
express
Right,
yourself.
Yeah.
right. Who are you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Without talking.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So
Without
like,
talking.
man,
For
like
me
I said,
personally,
you
man,
got it. I know you done had it. You done had it since you was a kid. I know.
I just, like I said, man, presentation is key. But bro, like getting into the shoes, I didn't really like dive into shoes once I got down here to coastal kind of thing, because I was noticing that, like, I hate to say it, but shoes got power, and you know what I'm saying.
really do.
Clothes do. All that shit got power. Everything on this planet got power. But I was like, dang, man, like, and I got little cousins. I got people back in my hometown. You know, in my hometown, I was kind of like that dude, like football. You know, I was smart, had good grades, and you know, I behaved. You know, I was chill.
Right.
But once I branched out to college, I was like, dang, I ain't got football no more. So like, how can I stand out, kind of thing, you know?
Right.
How can you express yourself?
Yeah, how can I express myself, you
Right.
know, besides carrying the football type shit.
Right.
But then I met Rico down here probably about like 2017, 2016.
Yeah, 20, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And then he just told me, bro, he was like, it's like, bro, I'm thinking about opening up a store. I was like, yo, like, what you plan on doing? Bro, this man, we would go to damn Goodwill's like 6 in the morning, bro, tired.
That's
driving
crazy.
2-3 hours, bro. Just
People
to
don't see that though. You
just
know
to
what I'm
thrift
saying?
and get clothes.
They just come
bro.
see the big
grind.
shop. They just come
They
when they
just
see the
big shop,
they see the
bro.
basketball goals on y'all, boy. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you, bro, we doing that every weekend, like
That's crazy.
every weekend. Now,
This was like what, 2018?
About
when you really
2018.
started going hard.
Start going hard.
That grind, yo.
So where y'all originally from?
We're both from Spartanburg.
Spartanburg.
South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina. So upstate, you know, like by Greenville and stuff.
I know Rico used to get right on the court back in the
Yeah,
day.
so
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
you know,
He
back
thought
in
it
the-
did.
He thought he did.
I was a
Nah,
good
bro,
hooper, and I
straight,
played
bro,
football
straight.
too. So you know, same thing with B said, man. We both grew up as like stars at our school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people looked up to us. A lot of people, you know, wanted to be us, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? But it was just being us. So like, I think when I dropped out of school, it's probably like November of 2018, I believe. And I was just like, man, I just want to try it. Like, I called my grandma. I'm like, yo, I really don't really want to do this. She like, baby, you need to get back in school, you know. Right. And then I tell my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I feel like I'm about to. She like, oh, I already feel you. It's because my mom done went to, you know what I'm saying, I got her master's, and like, at the end of the day, it's like, she did all that, and it's still like.
Right, still like you struggling.
It's still like you struggling. I'm like, that don't even look right. My mom
wasn't into your
my mom
problem.
did everything right.
Right.
And she's still like.
According to whose rules, though.
Right. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So I just told her, I was like, man, I just want to try it. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up trying it. It was like December of 2018. I would thrift. I would drive all the way to North Carolina. I'd go to Greensboro. You know, it's 3 hours away. My homeboy Therese, shout out to Therese. He helped us get everything together too. So I drive up there. He was at North Carolina A&T at the time. I drive up there, stay with him for a little bit, and I thrift every morning. You know, I go up there and I drive back.
That's crazy.
Same day type shit. So like, I go to Greensboro and it's got Goodwill bins. So
about
like
4 hours.
Yeah, about 3.5. About 3.5. Yep. But I'll go there, Winston-Salem. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of school. I ain't got shit to do. I'm chilling. I go thrift, so they got Goodwill bins. So where you going in the bins and you digging out of shit, you know what I'm saying, digging out of the big-ass bins, and you getting about a pound. So I get a big-ass trash bag for like $20, but it got like 40 or 50 items in it. T-shirts. But you know, then I gotta drive. Then I gotta drive all the way back to Myrtle Beach, and I gotta wash all these clothes because they dirty. I gotta clean them. Yeah. And then what I'm doing, process. Like I said, I'm getting 50 items. And I'm getting a whole trash bag of 50 items for $20. So now I'm selling every item in there for like $20 each.
Right. So you was licking.
So I'm licking. Yeah. But I'm licking only to survive. I'm only doing that just to pay for my car. Right. Pay for where I stay at. Right. So it's like, it's really cool. You know what I'm saying?
What's that next thing? Yeah. And I remember, you know what I'm saying, like coming up on Instagram, like, damn, like, that's my dog. Like he got the, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check him out. And I remember like, cause I want you to get more into that too. Like I remember that first building y'all started in. You know what I'm saying? The small
tell
building.
About that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get
little window. You feel me? With the little window, you know what I'm saying?
Little baby shop.
So we was doing that, but even before then, like they don't even see it's way more than that. So like I said, we were driving doing that. Everybody coming to my house.
To the crib.
They coming to my crib just to buy shoes and clothes.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, damn, this shit working. Like I'm telling, I'm looking at Drew, I'm telling Therese, I'm like, yo, B pulling up to the crowd, like, yo, this shit working. Like these niggas really fucking with it. So I'm like, all right. I said, B, like, I want you to know, bro, like I'm in the process. Like I need to do something bigger because it's so many people coming to my house. I can't do this no more. You know. So Kingz, shout out to Kingz and Keep It Fresh.
Kingz the
barbershop. Keep It Fresh. It's in
right
Conway.
around the corner from the school.
I was in there getting my haircut one night. And we was in there late by himself. And he had like a little barbershop, and he had a little room in the back before the bathroom. And I walked back down like, damn, like what if we like put shoes and clothes in here? Like I'm gonna get people that come in the barbershop, and then I'm gonna have my people still come. So now I got 2 sets of people coming into a place, and now they ain't coming to my house. It don't look weird. I don't like niggas come. They were coming in I had my closet, my whole everything just.
It was kind of a win-win situation for you and him.
Yeah. So, but like, so when I'm telling him this, he like, yeah, you know, I ain't never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna hit you back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you. You know, we'll try something out. We'll figure something out. Right. He called me the next day. He like, yo, you want to do it? I said, nigga, what? Yeah, I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, I was like, and I ain't even know. Like, so he, you know, he gave me a rate. It was like $400 a month. $400 a month, so $100 a week, right?
Yeah. Right.
It sound like, you know, that's my dog. I appreciate you, my brother. Sure. At the time, I didn't even think. I'm like, fuck it, run it. Right. But I'm like, damn, I was getting kind of, you know what I'm saying? But it helped me
manage it.
Because
you're gonna have to spend.
Because now
you're gonna have to spend
it was some weeks I'm only making $200. It's some weeks I might make only $100. Right. So as soon as what I'm making is going back to him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me motivate me. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to start this.
Make more.
B was coming to my crib. I said, B, yo, what if you, like, would you be down, like, to help at the shop? He like, what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it told.
Shit show.
Bro, it was so crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy for me because, like, you know how hard it is to ask a nigga to help you do something. And
you know he ain't
getting he ain't getting no money.
That's real, yo.
Nothing. That's real. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard that is for a nigga to say, hell yeah, bro, I fuck with you, bro. Like, I see the vision. So I'm like, damn, people coming to the shop. My niggas fucking with it. We can't lose, bro. Right. Ain't no way to lose. So we was in there. This is now. So like I said, I started December 2018 out my house. We got into the barbershop like February 2019.
Okay.
We in there the whole year. A whole year. I'm 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I want to be in the back of the barbershop at 21 years old? Like,
other stuff you could be doing.
I could have been.
Like,
I feel like when I was growing up, I felt like when I was 21, I should be able to have a crib, a car. You know what I'm saying? I just thought of all that, and I'm like, damn,
Shit, I already know you was thinking like, nigga, you thought he was gonna be in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm good. My family
by
good.
21,
I'm
yeah,
good.
like,
so I was like, damn, like it take time. So I was like, damn, well, I'm 21. It's working. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even if I made one sale, I had one sale.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it helped me. It was like, okay, cool. So we was in there for a whole year. My partner, Drew, he went back home because he like, yo, I got to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop. I just graduated college. I'm like, yeah, word, whoop de whoop. Like I said, we ain't even making enough money, you know what I'm saying, to keep everybody going.
Afloat,
Somebody got to get some money.
Right.
So he went up there. He was up there chilling for a little bit. He just like, yo, I'm in the city. I'm like, you in the city? He like, yeah, let's just drive around and let's see if we can find some shit. You know what I'm saying? We drive by on Broadway Street. We driving, and we see a little spot, a little old studio. It was an old music studio, and it had a big old window, and it had for rent on it. I said, Drew, if he say, I'm gonna call this number right now, and I say, if he say $600 a month, we doing it. I called Rusty. I said, yo, you got this space for rent? How much? $600 a month. I said, what?
I work crazy ways.
I said, what? I was like, we were just paying $400 a month.
Right.
In the back of the barbershop.
Right.
We pay an extra $200 a month. We got our own shop.
No brainer.
No brainer. You know what I'm saying? So we
Easy
grinded.
decision.
It was like I said, it's an old music studio. We was in there late at night. It was fun for us because like we will never get that time back. We in there late at night, 1 or 2 in the morning painting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm talking about sweating, hungry,
geeked. But it was fun for us.
Right.
We in there at 2 or 3 in the morning, and this is
Right.
our shop.
Enjoying the process.
Enjoying the process.
Yeah.
Like people don't even know. Like we've been in
About
there.
to take over.
We about to take over. Like they don't even understand. Like we see, and it was just like stepping stools. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like, well, how did you get here? It's just like we just been doing this shit, bro, and we gonna keep doing this. shit.
And guess when the thing
Every
is,
day
what they
is
don't
something.
realize is how many failures that happen along the journey.
Like
but
I told
that
you.
help you.
Yeah, like I said,
You feel me?
we were some weeks where we weren't making that,
You feel? It's
and
crazy.
we still trying to jump and go to a place that's more expensive.
Right.
Like they don't even make sense. If you told someone like, yo, you ain't making enough money, but you want to go to a bigger spot, like what?
Right.
That don't even make sense.
Right.
That vision.
Yeah, so we was in there, but we got in there February 8th of 2020 now. Like I said,
Okay.
when we was in the back of the house, December 2018. You know what I'm saying? So we was in there for like 2 or 3 months. Got in the barbershop. We was in the barbershop for a whole year.
It's crazy, bro. I ain't even know none of that.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't,
That's what I'm saying. So that's what's fun to us because a lot of niggas don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which
bro.
is that's what we here for. This
Right.
is what this is what this podcast. I thank y'all for this. You
Yeah,
know,
sure.
because a lot of people need to hear this.
The message, the big message is chase your dreams, man.
Bro.
'Cause that shit can come
at
true.
all costs.
Yeah, so we was in there. So we in there from February. We get in there February 2020. But we in this little spot. It's not a retail spot. It's a music studio. So now we got.
I remember the spot.
You see the
Yeah,
spot.
I
You can
remember-
visually.
Yeah.
They made it big though.
Bro,
Yeah.
we made it look
Right.
For sure.
like and everything that we do. That's why I say we was built for this. Like
Right.
everything we built in the shop is like us. Like all the posters, all the like. We just find stuff and be like, that's hard.
Yo.
Put that there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put that right there. They need to go there.
It's
Oh
not
shit.
too much thought.
And niggas would be like,
Right.
damn, bro, how long it take y'all to do this? We like, nigga, we just found that this morning. We just put it right there today.
Yeah,
Like, we
right,
didn't even know it was. You know what I'm saying? So like we was in there and this is February, like I said. We was running out of space, bro. We was just getting too much product now. When we was in this shop, we probably had, 20 pairs of shoes?
Yeah, probably.
That's
about
crazy.
Like,
Like
bro.
20 pairs of shoes.
That's crazy.
We came out as a vintage store. So we came out as a
Right.
vintage store. We're still labeled as a vintage store. We still have vintage in the store. We just have so much other hype and sneakers that
Right.
it just overwhelming. So we had so much stuff on the racks started falling. So we would be in there, a customer would be in there trying to find t-shirts. Oh damn. Hold on, y'all. We can't do this. Like
You better have your LLC.
yeah,
Better have your LLC.
but going back to that, we did have our LLC in the back and we was at the house. So while we was at the house, you know what I'm saying, we was online
He was already taking the right step.
Yeah, so we already got our LLC. We done had our LLC now. After we got our LLC, we got our EIN number. It's for a lot of people. Once you get your EIN number,
talk that talk.
Then go to the bank.
Game.
Go to the bank, and you go get you a business account. Once you get you a business account, then you up and running. So now you got all your money put into a certain place. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, get your LLC. Once you get your LLC, you get an EIN number. Once you get your EIN number, go straight to the bank. You get you a business account. It's not that hard. Simple. All you gotta do is look it up on internet. Type in LLC. I promise you can go to LegalZoom.
I tell you what you do. Contact INFO. That's INFO at KingzToTheCity.com, and I'll walk you through everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you on it, man. That's what we do, man. So, we build businesses.
Business
right here,
consulting.
So
yes,
we did all that in the early process. Like I said, we was in the house and all that. We did all that. So now, like I said, now it's June. Like I said, we was in there in February. Now it's June, and it's been only a couple months.
Right.
We run out of space. I'm like, damn.
Too much motion.
Too much motion.
Right.
But we used to drive by the shop that we in right now. We used to drive by all the time before we got the studio.
Right.
Okay.
And we wanted it, but the rent was $2,000 a month. So we like, damn, like $2,000 a month, but like we really want this. We know we can do this, but like, can we really do it? You know what I'm saying? So like, was in the studio. We making good money. We like, and that's why I fuck with Drew. That's my partner. Like, he from New York. He a hustler. He understand, like, we Southern boys, like, I want to jump in and do something, but it's like,
scared to take that
no.
risk.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather stay where I'm comfortable. It is going good right
It's
now.
good. Yeah, I'm like, shit, we making good money. The rent only $600. We chilling. Like, I don't want to do nothing. But Drew like, but just imagine we get this building right here, how much money we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So we like, fuck, and this is, niggas don't understand, this is all during COVID.
That's crazy.
During COVID. Like, we in the music studio, during COVID. COVID just hit. Just hit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like, man, I know COVID probably gonna slow y'all down. It didn't. You gotta think about it like this. Everybody at the crib, on their phone, stimmies. Niggas on there like, yo, you still got this? You still got that? You still got this? Yeah, hell yeah. So we nigga, so what we'll do is we wouldn't even
OnlyFans.
Bro, they got everything. Niggas,
Oh, that shit boom.
COVID, no,
everything was booming.
On God,
Everybody got
COVID
bored on
helped
COVID.
niggas out, bro.
Yeah.
It kept niggas afloat because niggas was getting money all kinds of ways.
Yo.
And so we in there chilling or whatnot. And like I said, we saw it happening. Drew like, fuck it, let's just try it. So Drew, we hit up Mr. Guy and was like, yo, we trying to get into it. We like, fuck it, we gonna make a lot of whatever we make at this old shop. We just gonna put it all into this new shop. We don't even care if we can. Like I said, at the end of the day, we just knew if it didn't work, it didn't matter.
Right.
We already doing shit that niggas ain't even doing.
Right.
For us, we like, shit, if we don't got $2,000, shit, we gonna scrape up $2,000.
Right. Fine.
We
Right.
gonna scrape. We don't live this long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying? We figured out.
Shit, DoorDash, anything. Nigga, we'll get 2,000.
Something.
Yeah.
We gonna play 2K in that bitch, and we gonna play $20 games.
All right,
we gonna do something to keep this shit going.
Somebody gotta get it.
So, so we was, like I said, we was in there. So then we moved in there July 1st. Like I said, we was only in a couple months in the old shop. We got in there July 1st. The first day, bro, the numbers was crazy. The support was crazy. The vibes was crazy.
Yo.
I'm just looking up at God like,
Thank you.
God did.
Like, God did.
The thing I tell a lot of people is, bro, you got to believe in yourself and you got to believe in God. But in order for you to believe in God, you got to believe in yourself. He gonna test you. You got to believe in what you saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't believe in what you saying, then you definitely
it's like how you gonna ask for a blessing when you ain't even trying to get a
You
blessing.
gotta work
you
for
ain't
it.
You ain't even trying to get to the blessing.
You scared.
So it's like, how can you know, like, for us, we wake up every day, our lives, we wake up in the shop, and we don't even know if we're gonna get one sale. You understand? Like, niggas understand, like, people go to jobs, and they get a certain thing. They know they working these hours.
Right.
They gonna get this certain amount of money.
Right.
We waking up, not knowing what we gonna get.
Right.
If we gonna get a customer, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thrill.
That was the thrill of it.
Yeah.
At one point, we was just talking about that. We was like, at one point in time, we used to be like, damn, like, is somebody gonna come in the shop?
Somebody.
Right. Yeah.
We used to post. We had to post and tell niggas, yo, pull up to the shop.
Yeah.
Yo, pull up. We here. Yo, hey,
Yeah,
we here.
bro. I was living in Savannah. He was like, "Yeah, bro, got a new shoe store."
Yeah.
Brad pulled up.
Yeah,
So,
right. And I told you,
Sure brung me up.
I told you.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I remember. We was
Yeah, I know.
upstairs and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I remember. It was. And that was the whole thing. Was like, a lot of people down south ain't seen this before, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I said, we so comfortable. We so cool with, like, working this 9 to 5, and ain't nothing
Right.
wrong with a 9 to 5. Like, I love a lot of niggas want
your
to say.
thing.
A lot of niggas want to say, man, I hate this 9 to 5. Man, if you got a 9 to 5, keep that 9 to 5 and grind, but also do something for you too at the same time.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand. If you ain't built for this shit, don't get in this lane.
Get into it.
Don't get into. It's a lot of lanes that I could have took, but I knew
You
that
agree?
wasn't my lane.
Right.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you agree.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
for real. Like,
if you scared, don't jump.
don't jump.
Because
Don't
I'm telling you, this thing ain't for the weak, bro.
Exactly.
Like a lot of people don't understand, man. Like you gonna work way harder, way longer hours than you would if you was like you said you was working a 9 to 5. Like this is you. If you don't perform, you don't eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the other job, shit, you just running the clock. You know
Running
you
the
get your
clock.
check.
And
But
was
if you
just-
don't produce,
It
you
was
don't
just
eat.
for me, I was at Polo at the time, like I said, and I was like, damn, I'm selling so much stuff. But guess what? I don't even know Ralph Lauren.
Right.
Damn. I just made this nigga how much money?
Right.
God.
Damn.
Right.
Can I do this for myself?
Right. You know you can.
And I know I can. I see it. It's working.
But the crazy thing about it is God put you on that journey for you to learn that.
Exactly.
So that's why He had you
Exactly.
at Ralph Lauren.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, it's people be thankful about a lot of things, but the number one thing I'm thankful for is the mindset God gave me.
Yeah.
Because I could decipher and I could analyze and I could be like, okay, damn, if I could do this for this person, shit,
Yeah.
I could do this for me.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. They like,
Yeah.
cause they boss come to them like, shit, I give you $3 more, you stay. They
Yeah.
oh well.
Hey, what? You tripping?
Man, when they got this shirt for $3 and they sell it for $50.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Trust me, I know the numbers. I seen the numbers.
You feel me?
It's so crazy, bro. Listen, bro, I done seen so much at Polo, and it put me on the game of like niggas steal from Polo like crazy. You can't do nothing about it with retail. When you at the outlets, you can't you can't get on nobody.
We
You
was
can't
just talking about
you can't
that.
tell nobody, hey, did you steal? Hey, can you? So we used to have randoms that come in there every week and just taking shit, and you can't do nothing about it.
That's crazy.
I'm like, damn, you know how much money niggas making that they don't even really care that they losing all this.
right.
So like I was just like I said, I was learning so many things by working there. Like I said, it was just for me, the journey was so cool for me because like I said, I never knew I wanted to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
learned it indirectly.
yeah.
Right.
That's-
So it was like, well, take it and use it to your advantage. Like
Sure.
you said, like the blessing of like mentally thinking that, like I
Yes,
was in
bro.
college, like I'm like, damn, all my homeboys stressing to write this 20-page paper that they don't give a fuck about.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Don't care
this
one
teacher
lick.
one. I mean, I can tell y'all, nigga, the day I quit or dropped out of school was, nigga, I was in national parks. And the first week of class, the teacher wanted me to write a 20-page paper on a national park. I've never been to a national park in my life.
That's crazy, bro.
Yellowstone and shit.
Yeah,
Yosemite
you know,
Park.
I know them, but you think
Right.
I'm about to.
Right.
Write a 20-page paper on it. You know,
20
how-
pages?
Hold on.
I ain't never had to write no 20
I
pages.
said, hold on. I said, hold on. This the time I'm leaving.
All right.
I'll let y'all-
You cue my
Yeah,
exit.
yeah. This is the time where I realized was like,
I best be going
damn,
now.
niggas are brainwashed. Niggas are in class, bro. I'm talking
Right.
about my homeboys going home, going to the library 5 or 6 hours, doing all this work just to make a letter grade.
Conforming.
Just to make a letter
And
grade.
then when they get out of college, can't find a job.
Can't find a job. And then all my niggas, so I had, I had older niggas, I was rich all, and
Right.
I was always around older niggas too. And they was graduating, and they was going to go work at Lids. Going to
Right.
go work at the mall. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
It's
Right,
not making
right.
sense.
It don't
Right.
make sense to me.
Right.
I think I'm reading this
Right.
world wrong. Like, I don't get this. So, so that was the whole point of was like, okay, I know I can always, and like I said, I was in classes with 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds. So I'm like, okay, well, listen,
Dang.
I know I can always go back to school.
Right.
School gonna always be here.
Right.
Always.
So let me go try this while I'm 20,
Always.
Right.
19,
Why you ain't
20.
got no kids? Why you ain't got no baggage? Why you ain't got all of that?
Why
Let me-
not? You know
I ain't
what
got
I'm
nobody
saying?
relying on me but me.
Exactly.
Take that risk.
Like I said, my mom had me at an early age, so like she couldn't do the things that I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? She got responsibilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the early
Right.
age. So like I ain't got no responsibilities. I need to try every fucking thing
Everything.
on the book. I need to go do everything.
Everything.
I need to travel. My grandparents ain't never got on the plane. I'm like, I ain't never got on a plane.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? When I called them and be like, yo, I'm in California. You in
What?
California? Fuck. Like, they don't even think. They don't even
Can't
think that.
fathom it. Can't even fathom it.
So for me, it was like I gotta change this. This is what God made me do. This is my narrative. He want me to change the whole narrative. So like, I always grew up wanting to be that guy in my family to always provide.
And that's why I say you got to be thankful for the mindset
Yeah.
because you'll
Yeah.
talk to somebody else and
Yeah.
they'll look at you like you crazy when
Yeah.
when you saying
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
They like,
So,
What?
That's why you said. That's why I said I'm thankful for everything.
Yeah.
But my number one thing that I'm thankful for, bro, is my mindset, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that is the starter for everything. You had to think different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just big.
So we was in there, like I said, and we've been in the big shop now since July 1st of 2020. So we've been in there, and then we got.
Y'all been in the big shop about
2 years. We just had our 2-year anniversary.
Yep.
It was crazy. Like I said,
can't show love that day for y'all.
Yeah.
Can't,
For sure. Shout out to everybody.
We had a line. When I tell you, we had a line wrapped around the building.
We had our derbs and everything up there for you.
So it's crazy. Like they was out there like 7. They was out there like 7 in the morning. We don't open at 12 every day. So like just like going to the shop and seeing people sit outside for 5 hours waiting on us is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we just had our 2-year, and then like I said, now last year of October we just had our 1-year anniversary in New York. So we was in there since October 1st.
That's dope. And I was gonna ask you about that, man. Like I know you can say y'all opened up that new store in New York, man. I know that like you said, opening up that second location. Like you said, people don't really understand the groundwork and the framework of it, but I know that was like an accomplishment. Like, yo, we really doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like we really here. We out here. We out here.
It's crazy. It's like
right.
We don't ever really think about it because we in the field.
In the process, you in it.
I'm in the field, so like when we had a 1-year anniversaries, the 2-year anniversaries, and niggas are pulling up and they sitting outside for 5 or 6 hours. I'm like, oh shit, we really doing this. Like,
man, you gonna be 40 years old, look back, you was like, yo, I really had I really was at 25, 20, and you gonna be like, yo, and you gonna realize that a lot of people like that is some boy, like you feel me?
But like I said, there's a way of doing it. The only way we are doing this is because the guys that we are, the people that we are. We
mindset, bro.
We ain't no flashy niggas. You don't see us out nowhere. You don't see with no watch, none of that, bro. Like this is who we are. This is what we are. This is what we gonna do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So come fuck with us. Everybody showed us love. If you watching this now, man, we appreciate y'all.
Shout out to everybody.
We wouldn't be here without y'all.
Tell them where to follow y'all at, man.
Follow us on Instagram. It's The Private Shop, THE Private Shop, one word. And then we got a New York store. Do the same thing, and then put NY on the end. You'll find us.
So before we leave, man, here at Kingz City, man, we do a little segment called Versus.
Mm-hmm.
So first one, we're gonna start off with which one, you know what I'm saying, which one you prefer. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Forces versus dunks.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Shoe gurus.
He want to throw it on me. That's cool though. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of dunks. Dunks are comfortable, bro. You can throw them on with literally just about anything: shorts, sweatpants, jeans, whatever you want to do. But personally, if I was to go buy a shoe, you can't find them nowhere.
Right.
Boy, I can't even find no plain whites no more.
Yes, you can't.
Can't even find no plain whites.
Yeah, that's
bro,
crazy.
I love me
and
some
I know y'all
plain
know the
whites,
plugs.
bro.
We love. I'm gonna go white.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Air Force One. I gotta go because it's just an OG, man.
It's OG.
We grew up on that. Like we were just listening to Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in that bitch like growing up as a kid, stomping in my Air Force. That was the thing that we just got into dunks. Don't get me wrong. I love dunks. I got more dunks than Air Force Ones, but
them OGs.
You can't go wrong with OG.
Okay, this is the next one. As far as what's more comfortable, gallery department versus essential clothing.
Essentials. That's easy.
I say essentials.
I know I done bought 10 pieces of essentials.
Oh, I know. I got hella essentials.
And you can find gallery and essentials at
the private shop.
I'm trying to tell you.
Anything
New York too.
Man, we got it, man. And that's the cool thing because we used to be at the point where you would come in our store and we couldn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like we only had one size, 110.5 in the whole store. You know what I'm saying? One shoe. Yeah. But we only had one large in the shoe. In the shirt. Now you come in that bitch.
I'm trying to tell
size
well, deep.
So
literally,
that's the cool part is, man, we get to a customer get to come in, they get to leave with something. That's the whole part. Is like even if they don't leave with something, we like figuring we be in the back like, damn, why they ain't buy nothing?
Right.
What you think they will? What we didn't have, you know what I'm saying? That's the fun part for us. So yeah, I definitely go essential though.
Yeah, somebody weather together.
I definitely go central.
Gallery not bad though. Yeah, gallery hard.
Gallery be test. I went out there.
Gallery get there.
Hey, you gotta get
definitely choose if she see you in that gallery.
But it go back. But it go back to make your own.
You You gotta capitalize.
That's real though.
Something.
I ain't mad with him.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, I ain't mad with
Get
him.
yours.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
But don't worry about it. I'm going to get mine too. I see the plan. I see what's going on. So we dab into that too. We got our own merch. We get on our merch here and there too. We about to come out with some crazy shit soon. So
my girl said when I wear y'all shorts, them booty shorts.
Nah, that's the beach shorts.
But
nah, not my girl. I ain't got no girl actually. So
no girl.
But my one of my acquaintances.
Little vibes.
Hey,
I'm joking. I'm joking. Everybody, I'm joking.
Hey, so this is the last one. So the Jordan 5s versus the Jordan 1s.
Oh, one. Jordan 1.
Ones?
OG. You understand? You might be talking to some niggas. We really some OG type of niggas.
So you seen when the ones just came out of nowhere as far as being like that shoe and nobody really gravitated towards it back in the day. Mm-hmm. Okay, because I was like, dang, people been buying like, they know me like,
but ones really still ain't really hitting like they used to be. Ones don't hit for us. We don't sell ones like that. Dunks kill the game. We don't sell no. The only one like the Lost and Found just came out. That's the OG. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago.
That was so perfect for me because like I always wanted some Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, like when I see Michael Jordan, I see that shoe. You know what I'm saying? So when shit like that came out, that was cool. So Jordan 1 guaranteed. Jordan 1. Sure. But like don't get me wrong, we love the 5s. Like we love the Raging Bull 5s, the Bel Air 5s. Like we like OG stuff. The new generation now don't really know about none of that. So like it's so hard. Like we be wanting to sell like 2005 shoes, 2006, 2010, but niggas don't like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we like to see
they looking at what's trending.
They want to see a Travis Scott.
Right.
Which is cool, don't get me wrong. I like that shit too, but like go back to what
get into the history
got us where we at now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
But got you to like this brand.
Yeah, like Jordan ain't played since shit, who know, like in the 90s.
01,
I think it's 01.
Yeah, some shit. Yeah. And that nigga we still buying that nigga shoes.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Still, so that tell me like
he ain't making a single colorway.
Like it's so crazy, bro. He chilling.
A single colorway.
He get to do whatever. Yeah, so I definitely go Jordan 1.
Nah, for sure. I still got the Chicago on my phone to this date. When I screenshotted it on StockX, I said, damn, I want this shoe. And that was like 2014, 2015.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so like I got 2015. Them shits probably go for like $1,500 now. I got those. I got Lost and Found. You know, I'm trying to get in my bag. Like, you know, I like the OG stuff. So like, you know, I be searching for OG stuff like steel 10s. You remember the Jordan 10s? And,
yeah.
All that type of stuff. Yeah, like we like shit threes. Like we like Jordan 2s. They about to come out with the Jordan 2. So I want the Chicago Jordan 2. They about to come out with that. So like that's what we like. We like shit like that. The new generation a little different, but you know, we gotta cater to the customers, you know.
Shout out all the OGs out there.
Man.
All the OGs.
Private shop, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Hey, man, y'all trying to get y'all game tight and tighten it up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all pull up to the private shop.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for coming in, tuning in with us. We definitely want to get y'all back on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely giving people game, man, putting them on. You know what I'm saying? And if you on your entrepreneurial journey, man, like I said, the Rico B, man, they gave y'all some great tips, you know what I'm saying, to get y'all where y'all need to go, man. But we definitely appreciate y'all, man. And shit, we out, man. Kingz to the city out, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Shout out to boys, man.
Shout out, man. Be consistent, bro. That's it.
That's
consistent.
Don't give up on your dreams, bro.
That was hard.
Don't do it.
That was hard. That was hard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And we out.
That's hard.
Gang. Top of that was hard. All right, guys. So, like I said, if you are not subscribing, make sure you subscribe to Kingz to the City podcast on YouTube. They got 94 subscribers. Once we get 100 subscribers on there, we're gonna put a random draw out for $100 store credit at the private shop. Yes, so, like I said, make sure you subscribe to Kingz to the City podcast.
Subscribe.